I should explain why I'm wearing this hat. There are, as beautiful as it is here, the place is covered in bugs. Okay, so I am out at the West Falmouth Harbor. It's about 5:30 in the morning. I'm waiting for Ben to come and do some paddleboarding so I can video him and take some pictures of him and fly my drone over him. It's a beautiful morning. I really hope he shows up. West Falmouth Harbor is just a few minutes from where I live that way, and I'm going to fly my drone straight above my driveway to show it to you. So as the drone flies, it's only 280 meters to be over the first part of West Falmouth Harbor. So for the past 3 days I've been sort of working West Falmouth Harbor, which is where I am now. I've come out at sunrise and photographed my friend Ben paddleboarding and some other paddleboarders and kayakers and fishermen. And I've just been sort of, like I said, working this place. And what I've found for myself is that I need to keep coming back to the same place over and over again. That's how I get occasionally good pictures. Because every day is different and you just never know what's going to happen. And this place is full of interesting people who love being out here, and it's for me it's a lot of fun to just photograph them doing what they do all the time, what they love to do here at West Falmouth Harbor. And I'm going to do the same thing. Oh, that would have been a great video. I wish you'd told me you were going to do that. Just so I understand the plan, you're gonna just head out there, and then you're not coming back, right? I mean, for like 45 minutes.
Yeah, roughly.
Okay, so I'm just going to follow you out there. So now I'm at Chappaquiddick Beach and I'm waiting for Ben to come around the corner here. Sorry, I gotta put this hat on because these bugs are killing me. But sunrise was about half an hour ago and we're getting some shots. I'm gonna catch him as he's coming out of West Falmouth Harbor around to Chappaquiddick Beach. And I'm gonna try to get some photographs of him as well as some drone shots. So I need to get set up for that right now. So yesterday when I was out here, there was this, I was photographing a kayaker, and this young man behind me in the parking lot had just gotten out of a motorboat, and he called out at me and asked me if I was a photographer, and I said, well, you know, I'm just an amateur hobbyist. But then he asked me, well, do you take pictures of fish? And I said, do you have a fish? And he opens up his car and pulls out of his ice chest this giant striped bass. I think that's what he called it. It was an enormous fish, and of course I photographed him with it. He was a nice young man, and he was obviously very proud of this fish that he had caught out early that morning.
This is my go-to spot. I live in West Falmouth, and this is where I love to come. I come all year round. I came on Christmas Day one year. There's no boats. It's just empty. It's beautiful. Yeah. I would say I paddle for about anywhere between 30 minutes and an hour. Sometimes I'll bring a little anchor and find a little spot, throw the anchor over, and just sit, drink a beer, whatever. It's
wow.
Beautiful. Or go with friends. There's a beautiful little island over by the entrance to the harbor. We'll go sit and have a little picnic and just watch the world go by. It's good.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. And the birds are phenomenal. I feel like in August there's just great blue herons on every little spot. They're just beautiful. And then in the fall, I think it was in the fall one year, I went over, it was very early in the morning, and over on Great Island there were 5 little fox pups just playing on the beach. I mean, it was just magic. Yeah.
This is a pendant we use to tie up our 3 dinghies here at the harbor. And we have this little thing called a snap hook. That's what we call it anyway. And the spring that closes this is what breaks and wear out on it. You can see this should close tightly like that with the force of a spring, but this little spring is gone. And what a shame to throw away this whole hook, which is perfectly good, just because of that spring. And so I found a way to make it, grind off the rivet, take it apart, make a new spring. I have rivets at home that I can replace this old rivet with, and I can restore this hook.